Whoa, this is the Yewllusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. Caught owl in the back. This is like the third time I've tried to make this video. I'm down here in Malibu and I was trying to shoot video of the scorched earth, and it just was, the lighting was bad, so I couldn't really get good footage. But man, it is scorched. I just went over Canaan. Wow, it is. I really haven't looked around that much to my old just how I used to get, like, it is burnt to a crisp out here. Holy smoke. Houses burned up everywhere. There's the big clusters here in Point Dume and Malibu Park, but you get up into the hills, man, there's just burned down houses everywhere. It's crazy. Anyway, it's pretty heavy. It's heavier today than it's been since I think the shock's worn off, and it's just like, wow, that's gnarly, man. And it's just gnarly. It's gnarly. So we came down today to pick up the minigram. Al and I went out to lunch. I picked her up at her grandparents and had lunch with her, and then I dropped her off at her friend's house. It was pretty cool. This random girl I barely know, like, bought us lunch secretly on the down low. It was it was super nice for her, man. I can't wait to see her again and thank her. That was like Secret Santa type stuff. And it was cool. It was nice to hang out with the minigram. I haven't really gotten a chance to hang out with her much lately. It sucks. You know, we're pretty tight. It's funny, those of you guys who have been following this channel know we've had our struggles as, like, stepdaughter. Now she's my daughter, man. I'm her dad. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. Like, it's trippy how, like, the universe works, man. I don't know. We're super tight, and it was cool hanging out. So we went by. There was like a free thing at the Quicksilver Board Rider shop there at the bottom of Topanga. We pulled in. I got a couple pairs of pants. Al got a bunch of cool shirts. He was stoked on, and yeah, we're heading back up to Montecito. But the big thing was we went and looked at this guest house single wide trailer on Point Dume. I think it's the place. I think it's the place, man. Super. It's, you know what it is so trippy? It's a miniature version of Rainbow Mountain. Like, it's a trailer, but it's a little smaller and it doesn't have the pop outs. It's like the same age though. It's been sitting down there forever. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I do like it, actually. I think it's the spot. And you know, just got to close the deal, but I got to wait for them to do some, like, sort of air inspection, because the fire came up right to the back of it. There's like a melted car in the driveway and some burned houses right up the street and stuff. But it's cool. Look, if you were gonna go from Shangri-La up there on Rainbow Mountain to, like, a new place to start it all over again, it's pretty much the spot. Like, it's right in the heart of my community. It's walking distance to stuff. It's close to Zuma. It's got a whole bunch of pluses. So I'm looking forward to, like, locking it down. It's a little bit more than I would be looking to spend, but jump in the net will appear, I think. And it's funny, like, I walked outside the place and, like, two cars passing were, like, friends of mine. One of them was this kid Jackson. He's like, "You need a surfboard, man?" He's like, "I got a longboard for you and a wetsuit, dude. Let me hook you up." I'm like, "All right." And then the next car was my buddy Lion, who I did the interview with, who has cancer. He keeps fighting the cancer, man. That dude's got, like, continually fighting cancer. He's like the most positive dude on the planet. His mom's house burned down and he's still just like, "Dude, every day's a choice to be positive, man. What's your choice?" That's it, man. It is. You know, it really doesn't matter what's going on in your life. It's just, you can choose to be positive. I know it seems impossible, like, sometimes, but you can be positive in spite of just the calamities around you. And you know, today was a good day. Today was a good day. You know, it's 4:30. It's almost 5. It's dark. It's getting dark here. I don't know. Just moving forward in the whole thing. Just moving forward. And I think today was pretty emotional freedom. Like, I didn't really get too attached to any sort of like thought patterns that could drag me down. I mean, the one thing is this new place is like, they're like, you can't have a cat, dude. It's like, we're allergic. So I had to talk to the minigram about like what we're gonna do about the cat. You know, so we gotta like find a friend of ours or someone who will take the cat who lives up in the hills. It's just not fair to the cat to live like in an apartment. So, you know, that's like one thing. And you know, Mike the Mini Puma is our family, man. So this is also complicated and confusing and whatever. I'm just being strong and persevering and just, you know, one foot in front of the other, just one day at a time, trying not to get too caught up in the thing, and just realizing God's got me. God has me, and God is taking care of me. And you know, here it is. It's like we're gonna drive up to Montecito and chill in a bitchin' place and hang out. Al's gonna hang out with his little friends tonight. Probably go jump in the jacuzzi and just soak in some warm water. It's gnarly. I'm still driving in the fire zone. It's so burned down. What a hot fire. I mean, it's just moonscaped. It's incredible. And I don't know, I have a lot of optimism right now. A little melancholy, I suppose. It's real heavy out here. A lot going on. A lot of people going through a lot of stuff right now, you know. A lot of people going through a lot of stuff. I just keep bumping into different people, and you know, their house got burned down too, and other things are going on in people's lives that are heavy. And Malibu's going through some changes. Turn and face the whatever. Forget how that song goes. David Bowie, Changes. Sing it to yourself. Anyway, we're super stoked, and you know, we had a good lunch today, and I'm keeping the frequency high. You know, it was cool. I was at this thing today at the board rider's house, right? And there was these two young Groms. They were like 8 or 9, and they were digging through the box, and they were bringing over owl stuff. It was super cool, man. These two young kids were like looking out for Owl and making sure he got some stuff at the giveaway, you know? It was like all Quicksilver stuff. It was cool. And I went and gave them some High Frequency Tribe stickers, man, and said thank you for looking out for my son. And they were like, dude, thank you. And they shook my hands. It was just two cool, like, nice, young, polite kids, man. Like, I should have just gone up to their mom and just said, you're doing an awesome job. Your two kids are rad. Love your two kids, man. It was just very nice how they were looking out for Owl, you know. I think that's the one thing that's going on in this whole deal is you really see what people are made of, man. You really get to see what people are made of. People are either just generous and kind and loving and beautiful, or completely self-absorbed, completely only concerned about themselves. I don't know, man. Anyway, I like all the kind, beautiful, loving people, man. It makes me happy. It makes me happy to know that they're out there. Anyway, this is the Yewllusion signing off here on our journey back up the coast.